Hello, everyone. My name is Denise from Astronotes by Denise. I'm an intuitive astrologer, and I merge spirituality with astrology to help you understand yourself better and to understand the cosmic energy that's affecting us all collectively. Okay, so welcome to the November card reading. And I will be putting the timestamps below so you can listen in for your sun, moon, and rising signs. So I'll be pulling a card or cards for each of the 12 zodiac signs for a reading for the month of November, what you need to know for November. All right. So just taking a moment here to get settled and setting the intention that you will receive a clear and easy to understand message and messages for the month of November. All right, so we're going to start with the sign of Aries. What does Aries, sun, moon, and rising need to know for the month of November? Oh, man, I'm feeling a lot of cards coming through for Aries. Okay, so just opening these all up now. All right. So our first card for Aries is Saturn return. It's quite reflective, so sorry about that. Saturn return age. The second one is 12th house escape. Third one is Pluto transformation. And the last one here is 7th house partnerships. So Aries, sun, moon, or rising, what you guys need to know for the month of November. There are some pretty powerful energies here for you this month, Aries. And we are still in Mars retrograde until the middle of the month as well, too. So there's a lot of contained energy as well, too. So we have Saturn return age. What does that mean? Saturn return is a time of maturity. It's a time of making adult decisions. It's a time to be responsible, and it's time to think in the long term. So Aries, sun, moon, or rising, this is the message for you. Start making adult decisions and start thinking about the long term. And to take this to an even deeper level, Aries, sun, moon, or rising, think about your own Saturn return. Okay, if you've had it or if you haven't had it yet, maybe I'll drop like a comment in the links, a link in the comments below for you to be able to calculate your Saturn return, Aries, sun, moon, or rising. Because if it has happened, it's an invitation to reflect back to that time period because you might be working with the same themes. If it hasn't happened yet, if you're Saturn in Aqua, better get ready. All right. And then the second card here that we have again is the 12th house. So Aries, sun, moon, or rising, there is some kind of like subconscious stuff happening right now that, there's the call to be doing meditation more, to be doing trance work, to be doing journeying work, to dive deep, maybe doing like free form journaling and writing, free writing, just to get rid of anything that's happening in your subconscious mind. Because, this energy, this 12th house energy is very powerful in that it can help us connect to different dimensions and, our spirit and kind of have these ego death experiences. But we also have to be careful because it is our subconscious mind. So what are we manifesting from our subconscious mind, right? It's not enough just to say affirmations if we want to be pulling things in, right? We have to do the shadow work and go into the subconscious mind to clear core beliefs and negative thought forms and all that. So this November month, be aware of your subconscious mind. You can even do dream work, setting the intention to get clear messages from the dream world. But yeah, I would really recommend doing some of that shadow work, of that meditative work, Aries, this month. This is really key for you. Okay. And especially when it comes to, those longer term, more mature decisions. All right, Aries, sun, moon, or rising. We have two more cards for you. This is a very, very energetic month for you. You have Pluto. And Pluto is a planet of transformation. Pluto is the ultimate alchemist, okay? So I feel like you are going to be diving deep into your subconscious mind, Aries. You are going to be doing this shadow work through the power of Pluto as well, too. So you're going to be transmuting any negative core beliefs. You're going to be transmuting that shadow into light so that you can actually make way to be making these mature, adult, stable decisions. So there's a lot of shadow work and, deep healing that's happening for you this month. And 7th house partners, you don't have to do it alone. Okay. You can find like the right people to partner up with to support you on this journey. This is all about like those one-on-one relationships. So if you have a coach, definitely work with a coach to support you with this kind of like deeper diving into your subconscious mind, into the shadows. You know, it's good to kind of go with somebody. And I know, Aries, that can be kind of tough for you because you're so independent, but you know, don't forget that you have people who care about you and who can support you on this really deep and powerful journey. It's a big month for you, Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. All right, so that is what I have for Aries. That was a nice long one. All right, so we're going to move on to Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So just taking a deep breath here, getting centered, and calling in a clear and easy to understand message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the month of November. What does Taurus need to know? So we have two cards for you here, Taurus. We have Mercury retrograde, which we are going to be in Mercury retrograde until November 3rd. And then part of fortune increase. So Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, I would also look at your chart to see where the part of fortune is. It is the symbol, the circle with the cross on the inside, because you'll kind of get deeper insight into this. And you can definitely, comment, message, let me know like which house and which sign it's in to get more info and insight. But this month is going to be beneficial for you. This is like, a really good omen, really good, fresh, positive energy here. Natural gifts, that sort of thing. But you still do have to be reflecting, thinking, not really like taking any major actions and not making any major decisions. And I would invite you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, just to reflect on this current Mercury retrograde that we have, which kind of started like late October-ish. Were there any themes that came up for you just in these past couple of weeks? Like just reflect back on that. Did anything come up for you? Were there any messages? Was there any insight there for you? Like reflect on that because it might be kind of echoed again this month. But yes, this month is really about this kind of reflection, taking things slow, and observing, right? But there's still good energy and positive energy here for you. Great. Okay, so let's move on to Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Setting the intention for a clear and easy to understand reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the month of November. What does Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising need to know? Okay, I don't know. Lots of cards for you here too, Gemini, so let's just do it. There's a lot for you. Okay. So we have 5 cards here for you, Gemini. So first one here, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is Grand Cross Provoker, which is this kind of energy of, push and pull within your own psyche, right? Because we all have experienced this before, right? Where one part of us wants to do this one thing and another part wants to do the exact opposite thing. So there's this kind of tension within the psyche. Gemini, it's all about finding balance, right? Finding balance and kind of overcoming these feelings of frustration that might happen this month. And then we have North Node, Life's Purpose. So this month is going to be really powerful for your soul purpose as well, too. I feel like there's going to be more clarity as to what it is and what steps you need to take, which is great. It might kind of also come through this kind of internal struggle where you're kind of figuring out what you really want and what's really good for you and balancing the different aspects of your psyche to kind of get yourself on board to follow your soul purpose. This is a really powerful energy, Gemini. And then we have Venus, Love. So you might see some good new friendships, a deepening of friendships, deepening of relationships. This is a really nice, positive, easy, free-flowing energy. You also have Jupiter here as well, too. So these are 2 really awesome planets, like really bring so much good fortune, good luck, ease, grace. Even though you might be going through this internal struggle a little bit this month, there's so much like energy, like smoothing it over. So I wouldn't stress out too much about it. So these are just bringing very positive energy. So this month should be quite good for you, Gemini. Getting a lot of insight to do this kind of like internal work that you'll be doing just to figure out the different parts of yourself and the different needs and, your soul purpose. You'll be working towards this. And I would invite you, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, to look at where the North Node is in your personal chart. I do readings based on the North Node, South Node, soul purpose, and past lives. So if that's something that's interesting to you, definitely check the link in the description as well too, that I'll put later, to book a reading with me, and we can dive deep together. And then the last card we have here for you, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, is Mercury. This is your planet, right? Mercury rules Gemini. So, you know, use your mind, think, you'll find new solutions, communicate with other people. Like, you're already this energy anyway embodied. So just keep following that, keep following your natural impulses, keep, you know, using your mind, learning new things. And, you know, you'll using your mind as well to kind of figure out this internal struggle piece. And you'll get a lot more clarity on your soul purpose. And it'll be lucky and joyful and pleasurable. Cool. All right, and then we're going to move into Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So setting the intention that we can get a clear and easy to understand message for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the month of November 2020. Okay. All right. We have Venus and Mercury. So, dear Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this month of November is going to be good for friendships, for relationships, perhaps even for romance. Venus is a planet of love, of beauty, of grace, of pleasure. So, you know, Venus kind of brings this easy, smooth energy. So, Cancer, you're going to be experiencing this kind of like smooth energy, love, peace, which is wonderful. We could all use some of that. And with the Mercury card, you know, Cancer, it's going to be important for you to maintain your rational mind this month. You are highly intuitive. You are highly psychic, especially we're in Scorpio season. So you're getting lots of boosts in terms of that. But don't forget your mind. Don't forget to like plan things through, make logical decisions as well too. Like take advantage of that mental energy. And learn new things, communicate, you know, even though, you know, Cancers can kind of be a little bit like shy as well. It might be a good time to just kind of open up your throat chakra as well too, which is kind of associated with Mercury, right? Clearing that out. And yeah, otherwise it's going to be like a pretty smooth month for you with some good love and friendships, and then, you know, learning, expanding your mind. If there's anything you want to write as well too, it'll be a good month for that. All right, so let's move on to Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Setting the intention for a clear and easy to understand message for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the month of November 2020. What does Leo need to know? Okay, Leo. Connect in with Aquarius people, or check where Aquarius is in your chart. Okay, and if you need any help with this, just send me a message. Aquarius energy is very important for you this month. And what does Aquarius energy mean? Aquarius energy is actually the opposite sign to Leo. It's the sister sign, right? Yeah, really interesting polarity point, because Leo is about the ego, the self, the I, right? And Aquarius is about we, the collective, the group. So this month might kind of bring up those themes, like myself versus the group, kind of, and finding balance between those things. But yeah, like taking this Aquarius medicine, right? We are going to be like slowly moving towards Aquarius energy, like as we shift into Saturn in Aquarius and Jupiter in Aquarius collectively. Age of Aquarius. So, you know, it's good for you, Leo, to kind of open up to your sister sign, to this kind of opposite energy to yourself, this kind of energy that is humanitarian, kind of like this broader focus. And, you know, like I said, check out where Aquarius is in your chart. You might have a lot of strong Aquarius energy as well too. And there's lessons in that. Which house it's in is going to reveal more information, and which planets you have in Aquarius, if you do have any. But yes, Aquarius is a sign. It's an air sign. So it's very mental, intellectual energy. So don't be surprised if you get some really interesting ideas this month, okay? Like Aquarius energy is kind of kooky, it's different, it's unique, it's out of the box thinking. So you might get some nice inspiration, especially as you kind of lean in more into community, you lean in more into your friends and share your ideas and get this dialogue happening, Leo. That's going to be really good for you. Yeah, it's a time to be kind of thinking about different ideas. And it's also a time to be thinking about the future. Like, what future do you want to live in as well, right? And how can you make that happen? And it's not all on your shoulders, Leo. You can find community and people to work with to create your vision, to bring your vision to life. Yeah, but Aquarius is a really fun energy, very social, very intellectual. So lean into those qualities this month, Leo. Get out there, be social, network, exchange ideas, learn new ideas, open up your mind, think about the future, think about humanity, think about the world that you want to create and live in. Okay. We're going to move on to Virgo. Virgo sun, moon, or rising, setting the intention for a clear and easy to understand message for Virgo sun, moon, and rising for the month of November. Okay, so we got another sister sign pairing here with Pisces. Interesting. And then also 10th house, the world. So let's talk about Pisces first. Pisces is a water sign. Pisces is empathic and nurturing and very artistic and very abstract thinking. Pisces is very spiritual, very poetic, and mystical. So Virgo and Pisces are sister signs. So that means that they share things in common, but they are also polarity points. They're also opposite to each other. And so what Virgo and Pisces share in common is that they are healers. Okay. Virgo heals kind of more in an earth way, like the physical body, food, nutrition, herbs. Pisces is more of a healer when it comes to the emotional realm, the spiritual realm, the psychic realm. So for you, Virgo, sun, moon, or rising, this month is about really tapping into your healing abilities, especially maybe perhaps healing abilities that are more Piscean in nature, right? More emotional, more spiritual. That's going to be available to you this month, especially we have Scorpio season as well too, another water sign, another healer, right? So tap into this archetype of the healer this month. That's going to be important for you. Another archetype that Virgo and Pisces share is the martyr. So this is the energy that you want to move away from. Oh, I've made so many sacrifices. Oh, poor me. No, Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. We don't want that energy this month. That's not going to serve you. And nobody asks you to be the martyr, which, sometimes sucks to hear. But you have to take care of yourself and you have to have strong boundaries, because this is the thing with Pisces energy also. Pisces is like the fish, the sweet fish swimming in the sea, and is so empathic and can feel everything and can sometimes take on stuff that's not theirs, right? So you have to do nice energetic and psychic clearings to make sure that you are in your own solid energy and not taking on other people's stuff too much, even though you have this natural desire to help. Both Virgo and Pisces do. Take care of yourself. Okay, that's going to be really, really important this month in particular. You can heal other people, but you can also heal yourself, and you can also have strong boundaries at the same time. So walking that fine line, right? And then we have the 10th house, the world card. So I think there's going to be a lot of good things that are going to come to you this month, especially as you lean into this healing energy. And especially as you practice your strong boundaries and everything. Because the 10th house is the house of our public image, our reputation, our ambition, our drive, our success. So Virgo, sun, moon, or rising, this is actually a really good month for you for career-wise. So if there's any moves that you want to make, any kind of publicity you want to do, anything you want to do to get your face out there, that's going to be a good time for that. And I would really recommend looking at the sign that rules your 10th house, and if you have any planets in there, because it's going to give you more insight into what's going on for you. All right. So we're going to move on to Libra next. So this first Libra sun, moon, or rising. Setting the intention for a clear and easy to understand reading based in love, light, and truth for Libra's highest evolution for the month of November 2020. What does Libra need to know? Ooh, interesting, Libra. Okay, you have the planet Mars. And this is actually your opposite planet. Your planet is Venus. The opposite point to Mars is Venus. So these are polarity planets. There's so much polarity energy going on, you guys. What's happening? Interesting month. Okay. So cosmically, currently, right now, Mars is in retrograde until about November 13th. So that means it's not a time to start fights. It's not a time to get into arguments. It's not a time to, take action right now. Right? Like until the 13th, it's more of an inward oriented energy, more reflective energy, and a really good time to be reflecting on your battles. Okay. Like, should I fight over this or not? When should I be assertive versus not? These are the types of questions that are happening with the Mars in retrograde in general. So Libra being aware of this, Libra sun, moon, or rising, and this Mars is impacting you more than other signs. It's impacting all of the cardinal signs, so Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, and Libra, because Mars is in Aries. So Mars is the opposite. Aries is the opposite sign to Libra. So, as Libras, we have been feeling this Mars retrograde energy for a while. It's been really like impacting us quite strongly. So wherever you have Libra placements, it's getting impacted by this Mars retrograde. So, this month, just be aware of that, okay? Especially up until the middle of the month, you don't want to get into fights and arguments. Not that Libra likes doing that anyway. They really don't. But yeah, be wise. Choose your battles wisely. And then after the 13th, it's going to be much more clear, and, you can start taking initiative, and you'll feel less frustrated, and you can move forward with things. And when that's the case, when we have more direct energy, there's a lot of medicine in Mars for Libra, since it is the opposite point, right? Because Libra and its shadow is indecisive. It doesn't like conflict. It's people pleasing, which leads to resentment, and, nothing good comes out of that. So what Libra can learn from Mars is assertiveness, confidence, and decision making, right? Mars can help us make clear decisions and act on it. It's the spirit of the warrior, right? So really harness the positives of Mars, especially after the first half of the month. And then, that energy should be much more clear for you, Libra. So hopefully that helps. Okay, so the next sign we're going to be doing is Scorpio. So Scorpio sun, moon, or rising. Setting the intention for a clear and easy to understand reading for Scorpio that will serve Scorpio's highest evolution, Scorpio sun, moon, or rising for the month of November 2020. What does Scorpio need to know now? Okay, so Scorpio sun, moon, or rising. We have third house messages. So Scorpio sun, moon, or rising, look to your birth chart to see where the third house is. What sign is ruling the third house? And if you have any planets in the third house, because this is going to be important for you. The third house is the house of communication. It's a house of teaching. It's a house of learning. It's the house of our siblings, our neighbors, our relatives. So there might be some things that come up in regards to your siblings, in regards to your relatives or neighbors. It also rules like cars and short distance travel, like short trips, that sort of thing. So there might be like a short trip that you go on this month that might reveal some messages, some insights for you that might be good for you. So if that opportunity comes up and it feels right, that might be good for you. Yeah. But this is a really great time to be like jotting down your ideas, to be writing, to be communicating, if that's on social media, if that's through blog posts, Twitter, whatever it is. That's going to be good for you, Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising. And be open to messages, like it's messages, right? Third house messages. So you might be getting some like really good, nice, deep, juicy insight this month as well too. And it's your season, right? So yeah, be open to messages. Communicate with people, Scorpio. Yeah, don't be afraid to talk and share your ideas during this time. Especially after Mercury retrograde, things will flow really nicely, I think, for you. Yeah. Okay, so, all right, we're going to do Sagittarius. Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising, setting the intention for a clear and easy to understand message for Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising. Okay, fire element, desire. Sagittarius, this is a month, especially after the Mars retrograde, act. Take decision, take initiative, take leadership. After around November 13th, especially, it's going to be a good time for you to like move forward with your plans and ideas. This is a good planet for vitality, for energy, for willpower, for drive, sexuality, all of that. There's nice energy here for you this month. So yeah, act on your inspiration and remember to cool your fire when it gets too unruly, because you don't want to hurt people's feelings. Fire can be quite direct and blunt, especially with Sagittarius as well too. So be mindful of how powerful you are and the impact on other people. But otherwise, this is a very much like strong, like, yes, energy, go for it, do it. Okay, so we're going to do Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising. So calling in a clear and easy to understand message for Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising for the month of November 2020. What does Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising need to know? Okay, we have two cards here for you, Capricorn, Libra, and 6th house. So Capricorn, tune in. See, like, are there any Libras in your life? There might be some like good relationships, good insights, good messages that come to you through Libras, or there might be some kind of situation, or there's energy there around Libras if there's any Libra people in your life. Also check out in your chart where Libra is, what house does it rule, and what planets are in Libra for you. There's going to be extra insight there for you, and you can always message me for more guidance on that. And the 6th house routine, check out if you have any planets or what sign rules your 6th house. There's going to be more insight there for you too. But this month is about partnerships. It's about friendships. It's about balancing, especially romantic relationships or one-on-one relationships or business partnerships. That's taking the focus this month. See how you can collaborate and cooperate with other people. See how you can negotiate and compromise with other people, and be social, be friendly. Like, if you can host an event, if you can connect with people on that kind of social level, this is going to be a good month for that. There's going to be some good information and insight and energy that's going to come to you, like I said, through Libra people, and also by embodying the Libra essence, right? Graceful, elegant, intelligent, social, friendly, cooperative, harmonious, peaceful, beautiful. These are the types of energies that are coming to you this month, and the invitation is to lean into that. And with the 6th house energy, don't forget your duties and responsibilities. Of course, as a Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising, you're already you like work and you like being responsible and mature. Keep doing that. It's going to be an important month for you to just kind of put your affairs into order. Okay. Running errands, doing your job, and maintaining good relationships with coworkers, employees, and employers, mentors and mentees. That's going to be important this month for you as well. Yeah. And take good care of your health as well, because the 6th house is associated with our health. So yeah, just be like fair, balanced, easygoing when it comes to your relationships, especially with your coworkers, employees, and employers, mentors, mentees. There's going to be some good energy for you this month when it comes to that, as you lean into responsibility and duty and harmony and collaboration. Nice. Okay, so then we are going to move into Aquarius. Clear reading for Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising, for the highest good of all. For the month of November, what does Aquarius need to know for the month of November 2020? Air element. Okay, excellent. So Aquarius, you are an air sign, so you're already a natural at this. What does that mean? That means communicating with people, expressing your ideas, thinking, innovating. Air element is all about throat chakra, communication, right? It's about sharing our ideas. It's about learning new information. It's about teaching information, channeling as well too can be associated with the air element. It's tapping into this mental sphere, right? So yeah, there's going to be some good ideas coming to you this month. Write everything down. If you can teach a workshop, if you can attend classes, courses, I would recommend doing that this month, Aquarius. There's going to be some like nice information coming in and out into your realm this month. So lean into that. Connect with other air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There might be some messages there for you, some evolution there for you. And yeah, teach. This is what's kind of coming to me. If there's anything you can teach, this is a good time to be teaching. Meditation to calm down your mind as well is going to be very beneficial because we don't want an overactive mind either, right? So meditate, learn new things, communicate. Then we're going to move on to the last sign, Pisces. Okay, Pisces, sun, moon, or rising for the month of November 2020, asking for a clear and easy to understand message that will support Pisces' highest evolution, Pisces, sun, moon, or rising for the month of November 2020. What do they need to know? Ooh, okay. So Pisces, lunar eclipse change. There's some big changes coming for you. Big changes. So be open. These changes are going to be for your highest good. They always are. They might be dramatic. They might be shocking. These are not like minor changes. These are kind of like life changes. So be open. You're very flexible and adaptable anyway, Pisces. So I know that you'll lean into it just fine. But yeah, and I think you already kind of have an inkling about what this change may be. Okay, so we want to be open. It might be changing job or where you live or relationships that might deepen, right? These are big changes. Okay, so being open to that, and also this lunar eclipse change, kind of like you'll notice, like you'll get an idea of what this change is about in the next 6 weeks, and then it'll manifest in the next 6 months fully. So it's not like a quick, but you might kind of get something in this month of November, like, okay, there's going to be changes in this realm. And you also have the card of Sagittarius. So yeah, be mutable, be adaptable, and be adventurous, be brave. You know, this is a fire element, and seek knowledge, like that kind of energy of the seeker, like philosophy, wisdom, like expand. There's going to be a lot of consciousness expanding. I feel like there's going to be a nice sweep of things that no longer serve you to help you broaden your mind and see new perspectives and learn new things and kind of operate on a higher level, higher consciousness. So yeah, I hope that helps you all. Sending so much love. If you do want a one-on-one reading with me, I do offer that. I'll put the link below. And I also have many workshops. So follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram at Astronotes by Denise. I'll also put the link down below for that as well. I would love to connect with you. Yeah, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Sending you all my love. I hope you have a beautiful November.